Hello everybody, welcome back to Ocarina of Time. Picking up right where we left off. We're now in Castletown. Gonna get a little bit of cash here. Because we will need... Now, once again, I don't plan on buying anything in the store, but we do need a little bit of cash. And to get this guy. And another gold Skulltula. Oh. I think that you can get coins out of these boxes as well. I also love how there's a guard in here. Well, first of all, this is a guard station that's just filled with pots. But yeah, it's like, I am so bored. It'd be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Maybe we can let off some steam by breaking these jars, because that's what a guard is good for, right? It's like, man, I wish that my life was more... I wish that everything went to shit so that I'd have something to do. Oh, by the way, you want to break everything in my guard post? Now, I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, we've already got more money than we probably need, assuming I don't really suck. Wow, alright. Those are some shit pots right there. Now, there is a few things that we need to do in here before we leave. Skulltula and pieces of Heartwise and whatnot. So yeah, this here's the market. If we go in here, I am going to check these shops just because I don't honestly remember what any of them sell. So yeah, obviously we can't do anything with arrows. And he sells a Deku stick. What would he do? He sells a shield. Yeah. I don't know who that person on the left is. And this guy, oh whoops. It's kind of a potion shop, I guess. Yeah, so he sells stuff that goes in bottles, but we don't have any bottles yet. And we can't get any here. We need to wait until we go to, and then we also have the Happy Mask shop. Which I don't remember. Yeah, who's not open yet. I don't know. I don't actually remember when that opens. Also, look at this dog. Recognize this dog. Remember this dog. Burn its image into your memory. Alright, this is Malin. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malin. Now here's the thing, right? I always felt like Malin was a better fit for Link than Zelda in this game, but I feel like that's mainly because you actually see her and communicate with her more than once. Like, I guess technically you do communicate with Zelda a few times when you're an adult, but I mean, it's like, kind of, you don't know that. Alright, so this is the shooting gallery. 20 rupees. Now it's a thing from grown-ups. Can you hit 10 targets? You get 15 shots. And for some reason they switch it from oh. Oh, fuck, missed it. So yeah, this one here, you do this twice. You do this once here for a reward. Oh yeah, but if you get enough of them, then he will just let you do it again. Instead of giving you a reward. I'm assuming it's because, like, the developers were like, nobody's going to keep trying this if they have to pay every time. And there's no point, and, like, they're not going to stop doing it until they get the reward they want. So I imagine there's probably a discussion where it's like, if they don't get all of them, should we, like, give them money? And it's like, yeah, but then they're just going to use the money to try again anyway. But anyway, as you saw there, both rounds were exactly the same. And you get more or less the same reward each time as well. So, like, now we can hold up to 40 slingshot bullets. And when you do it as the adult, it's randomized. Like, it's the same stuff, but it comes out in whatever order it feels like. And then you get an upgrade for your bow instead of for your slingshot, but yeah. But this is Hyrule Castle, and as you can see, the stupid owl is up here. Hey, Link, this way. The princess is inside the castle, just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Ho ho hoot. Yeah, time flows normally, but time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass, it's a weird. See, now this guy here is like definitely fourth wall breaking. It's like, haha, time passes when you're here. It's like, dude, time should technically be passing no matter where we are. See, and then they trick you, right? Because the first time you talk to him, it's like, did you get all that? And they start you on no. And then this time it's like, would you like me to repeat it? But they start you on yes. And it's like, you dirty bastards. Whoops. Missed. Missed. Hang on. There we go. Oh, ow. Alright. It's a little embarrassing. Either way, another gold Skulltula. That's the last one we'll be getting for a little bit now. But anyway, we got this. Oh yeah, we can't do that anyway. So there's no point. So yeah, time will pass. Now if we go here, Malin should be gone. I don't know why they make you do this. Like, they make you go back. Because, like, you can make it almost... Like, you can make it up to the castle, and then you can't do anything unless Malin here helps you out. But she's not there until after the owl is left. So yeah, she asked me if I'm going to the castle and find her dad because he was delivering milk. Now here's the thing about her dad, right? There's definitely something wrong with him. He's got, like... what is it? No, narcolepsy is when, like, you fall asleep randomly. Which I guess he could have that as well. But yeah, this is a weird egg. Set it to C and see what happens. Guess what? Nothing happens. Now we are going to pause here for a second and let time flow, because there is a little bit that we can do here. But yeah, we need to wait for night, because we actually need this egg to hatch is the thing, right? And we can get our first piece of heart. Assuming that it... I mean, I imagine, so I don't see why it wouldn't. There is also technically another piece of heart we could get, because there is another mini-game in the town that's open at night, but there's not really much point to it right now. Because while we could try and brute force our way through it, there's a significantly easier way to do it later, and I don't feel like trying to brute force it. Now, technically, I'm on an emulator, and if I was not recording, I probably would just fucking save scum the fuck out of it, you know? Since you can use save states. Come on, a little bit more. There it is. Okay. I did not realize that Malin sung. But whatever. So yeah, as you see, when it's nighttime, these guys dance 24/7. It's utterly ridiculous. But yeah, as you can see, there's a bunch of dogs running around. As soon as you touch a dog, it will start to follow you. You can only have one dog following you at a time. And you might think it's pointless, but it's not quite. Because if we go over here and into... this door, I think. Yeah, you might recognize this woman as the one who's playing with the dog. So this is little Richard. This is her little dick. Anyway, and she gives you a piece of heart. 4 of those, and we get an extra heart container, but every time we pick one up, we get full health as well. Not that that really makes too much of a difference. I don't plan on taking too much damage in this game. Outside of maybe a couple instances that I can think of. I mean, here's the thing. I probably plan on taking... Well, I don't plan on it, obviously. But I probably will take a lot of damage throughout this game. But that's beside the point. Oh yeah, this... For some reason, they have these vines here. But you can be off by just a little bit, and then Link won't climb it. Also, these things here, if you hit them, They give you the time. It's worthless, but it's still a thing that happens. So yeah, there's a bunch of guards about here that you need to... Oh, there's a rock there. I honestly didn't remember that. But yeah, you have to get around the guards without getting in their line of sight. The fact that it's nighttime doesn't matter. They have just as shitty eyesight in the day as they do at night. I just waited for night just to do the one dog thing. And the only reason I even really did that is because, like I said, we have to wait for this egg to hatch anyway. So there is a chance that we'll have to wait once we get there. Or once we get to where we need to go. Now, this river here, I do believe that if you jump in it, which we'll do here... Yeah. And go along with it. I think we'll actually get a bunch of money for it. Just for swimming. Oh, look, a chicken hatched from the egg we were incubating. It's the miracle of life. Yep. Come on. Now, there's nothing in this... No. Well, okay. I'll take it. See, now this tree here, I do believe that... I don't know if it's... Because there's two different... There's things called grottos in the ground. Which is just basically a bunch of nonsense. It's just holes in the ground that you fall into, and then there's either like a chest or some business scrubs that are worthless, a chest that is worthless, or there's a gold Skulltula. But there's two different ways to open them up. You can bomb the ground, but there's some of them that won't open with that, and you need to play a specific song to open them up. Which is weird, but whatever. And there's one there. I don't remember which one it is to open it, but I'm not sure whether or not it's actually useful. So yeah, this here's Malin's dad. I can never remember his name. Talon, right? Malin and Talon. For some reason, I can only ever remember Malin and Ingo, which is... They're all at Lon Lon Ranch. Talon, Malin, and Ingo. Ingo is the ranch hand. Talon's the owner, and Malin is his daughter. There's a whole thing with them once you're an adult, but... But yeah, they give you a very, like, Mario and Luigi vibe. Talon and Ingo, once you see him, you'll understand why. But, like, you got, like, the fat guy with, like, red. And wearing, like, red shirt and then coveralls. And then you have Ingo, which is green shirt with white coveralls, I think. So, I mean, he's like a fire flower Luigi. And he's, you know, tall and skinny. So they also do this kind of weird thing here where, like, they have these things blocking the door. And you might think that you need to go through the door. Yeah, no. And probably the worst part about this is, although I guess it doesn't really matter, because we do this once, and I don't think we ever have to come back more than, like, this far, but, like, presumably, you know, in real life, the princess, because the princess here will give us a task to accomplish, and you would think that she would enjoy having updates, but... at no point do you ever have to come back here and actually give her updates, which is good, because if you did, you'd end up having to crawl through this stupid thing again. So now, the nice thing about this is I do believe, because once again, we have to avoid getting caught by the guards. Now, the weird thing about this, though, is if you get caught by any of the guards outside, you end up right next to... I don't remember if you end up right outside the main gate or if you end up over next to Malin. Either way, you're outside. You gotta go over to Malin and climb up the wall again anyway. But if you get caught by the guards here, I'm pretty sure that you just end up back where we just were in the water. And, you know, they try and trip you up by having more than one guard, and they have them like different speeds and everything. And then they have this guard, right? With all the money down there. That's just like, oh, you want that money, don't you? Which I do. See? And he moves like so little, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I hear somebody getting money back there. And he goes across. But if you climb up, you can just walk straight over his head. It makes no difference. But I wanted the money. We can only hold 99 right now, but that will change at some point. Probably not in this video, but yeah, then they have these two. You know, just like the other ones, walk at different speeds. And once again, thankfully, all these guards are basically blind. Like, they really need to do, like, eye tests on some of these guards. Or hearing tests, because, I mean, I'm getting not, like, super close behind these guys, but close enough that they should definitely be hearing me. Although I guess they might just assume that it's the other guards, which makes more sense, I mean, than, like, a lot of these games where it's, like, a bunch of guards patrolling an area, but, like, you walking is like distinguishable from the rest of the guards walking. But here's Zelda. She's the princess. How did you get past the guards? Because, listen, girl, we need to talk. You need better guards. Is that a fairy? It sure is. Sure am from the forest. The spiritual stone of the forest, would you? Yes, in fact I do. Do you have it? Yes. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. A ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. Light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. See, now, here's another thing that always confused me about Zelda, because once again, she's 10. Reasonably certain. Around 10. I'm presuming that they're about the same age here. She is either an insanely stacked 10-year-old, or it's a really weird shirt. I always assume based on the... Now, I don't know if this is because of the texture pack or something I put on, because I do not remember her chest being that big. Because, like, I have this, obviously, for the N64, and it came with like an instruction manual, and in it has a picture of her. And it's just, like, her shirt is, like, really flappy, you know? It's like a shirt that you would give somebody who's flat-chested, but you expect them to, like, be growing boobs as, like, while they wear it or something. Because it just has, like, a lot of extra flat, like, fabric. But yeah, I really don't remember her fucking... Yeah, that's weird. I mean, I could be wrong, and that could be exactly what she looked like when I was, like, it's been a while since I played this. Because, like, I know, like, I have played it since I was a kid on an emulator, like, fucking, but even then, that was fucking forever ago. The secret of the sacred realm. Please keep this a secret from everyone. Okay. Just like, no, I will tell everyone. Alright, more story time. Yes, the three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. It's also a weird way to frame it, right? Because, like, does that mean that, like, these goddesses hid the power of other gods? Or if it's their power, why didn't they just say that the goddesses hid their power away, you know? If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. At no point, now granted, at no point do I think that this happens in this game, because, I mean... Well, for one, the whole point of Zelda, Link, and Ganon is that each one represents a piece of the Triforce, right? Like, Link is courage, Zelda's wisdom, and Ganon is power. And, like, in this game especially, you know, the Triforce gets split up and gets stored, I guess, in one piece in each person, right? Yeah, you can get there through the Temple of Time. But you need the 3 spiritual stones and the Ocarina of Time and the Song of Time in order to open it. But anyway, I think that the whole thing behind... Because, like, Ocarina of Time, supposedly, is the point at which the Zelda timeline splits into 3. And there's the timeline where Link is a kid. There's the timeline of when Link is an adult and succeeds in killing Ganon, and one where Link is an adult and fails at killing Ganon, right? And each timeline leads to different games. Oh. Will you look through the window at him? Yes. I'm also curious as to like why Ganon is here chatting with the king. Right. So like I think like the whole story behind like the Wind Waker, right? Don't worry, he doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. I mean, why? You have visions, I have bad dreams about him. Why would maybe he's had dreams about all this too? But yeah, so like the thing behind Wind Waker is it's a timeline where Link fails, I think. And then like the king makes a wish on the Triforce. Somehow manages to get all 3 pieces of the Triforce. Makes a wish on it, and that's what causes the Great Flood, because that was his only way of trying to defeat Ganon and stealing him underneath the ocean, right? Yes. I will try and stop him because, you know, you're a 10-year-old, I'm a 10-year-old, I'm sure we know what we're doing. Now, one thing that I kind of, you know, is kind of weird to me about this game is like the lack of people. Like, I mean, you have Hyrule Field, right? And then you have Lon Lon Ranch, which has 3 people. You have Castletown and Kakariko Village, which has a bunch of people. And then you have Gerudo Valley, which for some reason I want to say is I don't know why I want to say that there's like 100 of them, but either way, it has a bunch of people there, right? But it's very weird, like, how little people there are, like, out and about. I mean, I guess there really wouldn't be that much use for travel, considering that all 3 places with an actual population are up north. Whereas, like, and then, you know, you have the Kokiri down south, and that's it. Because, I mean, even, like, Zora's Domain, also in the north. Like, Death Mountain, also in the north. They really fucking just put everything in the north of this land, didn't they? So yeah, this is Impa, Zelda's bodyguard, who teaches us a song. Listen carefully. It's also weird because I feel like she's supposed to like have an ocarina, but it doesn't really look like she's holding one. Or it makes it like it's invisible or something, because it just makes it look like her hand. Thankfully, you don't have to play it at the same beat that she does. It's one of the most important songs in this game. You've learned Zelda's Lullaby. Castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Is that, like, here's the thing. Does that mean that she's going to, like, sneak me out of the castle, or she's just going to walk me out of the castle since she's the bodyguard and is allowed to be there? We must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. So that's Death Mountain. Home of the Gorons. They have a spiritual stone, and we need to go get it. Yeah, sure. I mean, we'll have to, but... Yes, mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. I feel like Impa would be better equipped to deal with this. I mean, now granted, she's supposed to be the princess's bodyguard, so it makes sense not to send her away, you know, because you can't really guard the princess from, you know, not next to her. Ugh. Not that, well, you find out late. Well, no, I guess because that's grown-up Zelda. That doesn't really need protection, but I guess Kid Zelda probably does. Now, here's the weird thing, right? Is they send you to Kakariko. I guess you can go that way instead of going through that. I was going to say, because like they send you to Kakariko and up Death Mountain, right? And then you get up to Death Mountain and you have to go back to... Or once you get up there, you then have to go back to... Fuck. Come on, words. It's back to the forest. Because you can't actually climb up Death Mountain until after you do a thing in the forest, right? So, like, we'll be going back there, obviously, but yeah, this here's Angie. She's the person who keeps chickens, but is allergic to them. Or, sorry, Cocos. Please catch 6 more. But yeah, she's allergic to these things. If you talk to her before you throw one in her pen, she says something about her being allergic to them. Boop. See now, and here's the thing, right? A lot of people, for some reason, like, I just recently watched Achievement Hunter do the randomizer for this game, which just changes up where, like, everything that you can get out of a chest, and, well, you can randomize a bunch of stuff, but point is, when you open up a chest, like that first chest in that, or like those first 4 chests in that house, you could get 4 pieces of heart. You could get the long shot. You could get is it the Megaton Hammer? Either way. Anyway, that's what that is. But they have such an issue getting over that fence. And like, I thought that you could do exactly what I just did. But it had been so long since I had played the game, I thought, well, maybe not. But no, you 100% can. Now, I do believe... Actually, we'll throw this one in here. Because we got 2 other ones just over here. Now, the Cocos, I do believe, will stay more or less, like, around the area that you throw them to. Like, they won't, like, run away from you too far. But now, I think we can get into that house using the chickens. Like I said, I'm not 100% on that. But I believe that there's a way to do it. I think you need to get up... Maybe. I'm not, like I said, I'm not 100% certain of that. Because, see, now, here's the part that I don't... Okay. Whoa! Now, thankfully... no, oh! Okay. I was gonna say, thankfully, once you're in the air, you can navigate pretty easily with it. A piece of heart. Now, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to get it like that. I mean, you're definitely not supposed to pop up on top like that. I have no idea what the hell just happened with that. Now, unfortunately... Oh, no, they did keep them. I was going to say, unfortunately, that may have knocked all the chickens out of the pen again, since I changed areas. Oh yeah, there's one there that I'll need one for. That's fine. I think, also, come to think of it, there might be... Not what I was going for. I was going to say, I think there might be a Skulltula in there. Alright, chicken. I think you also have to do this again when you're an adult. Come to think of it. Like, you do this for her now, and she gives you... I think this should be our... I believe our first bottle. No, come on. And then you do it again as an adult, and I think she gives you a piece of heart, maybe? Not 100% sure on that, though. Alright. Hey! How many we got left? Okay, last one. This is also another place where we'll have to wait until it's nighttime to get some gold Skulltulas. There's a few that we can acquire right now. What is nighttime? Not like right now. Oh, you know what? That's probably... Yeah, right. That's when the mask shop opens up. So now we'll go talk to this guy. Yeah, the road is closed. Can't you read the sign over there? And you can't read yet. I can too, you prick. Either way, we show him this. Yeah, it's Princess Zelda's handwriting. This is Link. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. And he obviously doesn't believe it. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. So yeah, he opens up that, and then that lets us go up Death Mountain, which we will not be going up yet. Because there's a little point. Yeah, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It's an active volcano, which makes it weird that this guy, even with a letter from Zelda, because yes, she is the princess, but if you go and talk, actually, if you talk to this guy first, you can actually get a discount on the shield. I think it costs 80 rupees if you go, and then if you talk to this guy first, though, he cuts it down to, I don't know. Yeah, and now he tells you about the Happy Mask shop that opens up. Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. Could you go and get the mask for me next time you're in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay. But, well, I have no choice. This is my job. We will be going to do that, by the way. But anyway, right, because now the shop will be open because the masks take up the same inventory space that the letter there has, so... Alright, Angie. There you go. I think her name is Angie. It's like Angie, or maybe it's like Anju, maybe? Maybe it's like like A-N-J-U. Oh well, whatever. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it. Yeah, we got our first empty bottle. Wow, that's a fancy looking bottle, man. Good God. Alright. Equip the bottle. Check. We got 5 Skulltulas. I'm trying to remember if you need 10 for your first... I think it's 10. I'll wait until I got 10 before we go in there. But... things first is I need some bugs. Could have swore bugs came out of there. So, bummer. Can I not climb up that? That's a shame. Shit. Where do you get bugs from? I know you can get bugs somewhere in here. Hopefully they're over here. I think there's some more grass. Because you can get bugs from grass. You can get bugs from picking up rocks. No bugs there. There's some more grass over here. Maybe in the graveyard. So we have a couple things to do in here, and then we need to leave and wait for it to be nighttime. Not there. Nope. 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 Oh, you know what? Maybe under the rock. Yeah. Oh. Bug! Now, the bugs in this game are weird. Yeah. Because there's always 3 of them. It's like, as you saw there, we caught a bug and put it in the jar. But now we're going to go over here to this hole in the ground and dump out a jar of 3 bugs. And then catch one more. Now, bugs are also a good way to make money in this game. That person who's like beating on the ground, basically, in the town market, you can sell bugs to her. And there's I think when I was picking up the rocks there, you may have seen that there was some bugs there that you could get. And that's more or less all that you use the bugs for, is digging in those holes there. I can't think of any other uses that they have right now, but... And whenever you see like the Triforce symbol on the ground, it's a good indication to play Zelda's Lullaby. Pretty much every time it will do something. This is kind of a weird one. You play Zelda's Lullaby there, and it... Come on. So, like, that's the Royal Tomb. And you play Zelda's Lullaby, and it fucking obliterates it. Like... Makes 0 sense, but whatever. Now, we can't do everything in the graveyard right now, because we do need... I do believe, anyway, one of the spells. We need Din's Fire. So don't know why I put the Ocarina there. Him. I don't remember if killing these guys does anything. Because, like, there's some places like this. Oh, it opened up that. So yeah, that opened up that, but I think that if we had Din's Fire, we could light these 2 torches here, and it would do something else as well. Oh yeah, so these are re-dead. They're like zombie things that absolutely suck. And if you get too close to them and they see you, they'll scream and freeze you in place. They're super annoying, and then if they get close enough to you while you're frozen in place, they'll jump on your back and really fuck you up. A rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. Alright, so this here, one of the most useful songs for Skulltula hunting. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. So yeah, this here is the song that changes it from night to day or vice versa. And not only that, if you play it within view of, or with like re-dead around you, it will just kill them. It will straight up murder them. You've learned the Sun Song. Now, obviously there's fire right here. I don't think... Yeah. Now, I don't think that if I light a torch... Now then, these guys die, they have not. So now if I do... For some reason my down wasn't registering. Now I think... I guess it doesn't kill them, it just freezes them. Well, whatever. I could have swore that it killed them, but... I'm going to try and get this torch all the way over there. I don't think that it will. I don't think that you're fast enough to make it all the way there. Yeah, see, it goes away long before you get there. So we'll need to wait and come back and do this later. I don't know what Navi is. No idea. Not a clue. Doesn't matter. Point is, we got the sun song, so now it is nighttime out here. Normally doesn't change the weather when it's, or change the weather. Change the time of day when you're inside, but, you know, which one? I think it might be that one. So this is Dampe. Yeah, this is Dampe the Gravekeeper. But I'm not a bad guy. So yeah, his business is he will help you rob the graves that he goes. So yeah, if you pay him, what is it, 10? Yeah, 10 rupees. You talk to him, you give him 10 rupees, he'll dig up. I don't know if that'll go away or not. Because I guess I'm only missing out on, what, 5, I guess? Good, I think that might be the right one. But anyway, whenever he's over top of one of these, and the reason why we're waiting is because there is a piece of heart in one of these spots. But I think it's randomized. Unfortunately, we gotta wait for the slow-ass old man here. You want me to dig here? Yes, I would. Now, you can get absolutely nothing here. Like, obviously, we got kind of lucky. What do you want, Navi? What would Saria say if we told her we're going to save Hyrule? Yeah, so that's your clue to go and see Saria before continuing. You want me to dig here? Yes. Another 20 would be good. Well, actually, the piece of heart would be nice. Because then we'd be done and could leave, but... there is, I think, another tomb as well that we need to pull away. Because there's a shield down one, and I think there's a piece of heart down another, but... Come on. Yep. Yes. Oh, nothing there. Thankfully, we already have a bunch of money saved up. Okay, this should technically be the next hole. Oh, another 5-er. Alright, well. I feel like, yeah, like, I don't know why this stuff... Oh, yeah, also there's a gold Skulltula up there. And we could kill it, but then we couldn't collect the token anyway, so there's no point right now. Ugh, come on, Dampe. Sometimes, yeah, like, even Link's getting impatient. Yes, come on. Oh, okay. Hey, look at that. He gave us another 20. Good God. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3 spots left. So we're closing in. It's going to real suck. Because, like, I mean, if it's going to be the last one. Because I feel like I'm usually fairly lucky with this. And I get it really early. Like, I've never had to dig this many times to get this piece of heart. Nope, nothing there. Oh my God, and it's such... And he has to take a corner at that. Oh, it's going to take him all night. And I'm out of water. That's a shame. Ugh. Oh, no, I thought maybe it got... Oh, fuck me, there's 2 more here as well. So there's technically 4 more spots that it could be at. Yes, dig here. I mean, at least we know that we have enough rupees. Because there's not more spots than I have money, which is nice. No, a little bit closer. I don't quite trust you to not, you know, count it as the hole behind you. Yes. Ooh, 1 rupee. Hurry up, take the other corner. At least we're ending right next to the hole that we're going to drop down. Man, this part's actually taking way longer than I thought. There's no way in hell we're making it up to the second dungeon in the next part. Yes. Another 1 rupee. So it's literally going to be in the final hole. Now, I'm reasonably certain... Really? Yes. Nope, nothing. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I mean... But we've dug everywhere, though. Like, we started here. Like, this is the first hole that he dug. Okay. I mean, I don't... Well, I mean, we've only got enough money left for 1 more dig, so I guess we'll just wait for him to come back to here. Now, because, like, I know that it's random, but I still assume that it was random just, like, which spot it was in, not that every time you dug it was just random. Like, I assume that it was already here, just in one of the spots, not that it was just, like, randomized once he, like, while he dug or whatever. Yeah, I guess. I mean, depending on what you pop out, this will be my last attempt. Alright, well, that's my last attempt for now. I really don't know. That's the first time that that's ever happened to me. Now, this should be our shield. And obviously, there's a bumble wall there, and I think, yeah. The Hylian shield, which we can't really use right now. If we put it on, he can only turtle with it. He can't, like, shield with it. Just hides underneath it. Now then, I know that there is another one that we can open. I want to say it's like not... It's like not the end, it's not the middle, it's like one of these two. But I don't remember if it's this one or the other one. Hey, it was this one. I mean, it was a 50-50 shot, so... Oh no, a re-dead. Going a little bit slower with it this time. Make sure that I get it. As you can see, you can't really Z-target with it. Now I want to try something here, because I don't know if this... Come on, get... Nope. There we go. Killed it. Now, I do believe... Yeah. Now, the thing with the re-dead is I don't remember if they come back or not. Like, I don't know if he'll stand up and attack me while I'm still here or not. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh no, he just disappeared. Okay, good. Okay, so it should still be nighttime outside. Good. We didn't get any money down there, which makes sense. So, like I said, I'll have to come back and do damp digging shit later. I can't get enough for another dig before we leave. Nope. Gave me seeds, you bastard. Alright. Well, whatever. Can do it at some other point. Nope. Okay, but anyway, now that it's nighttime, like I said, we can get some more Skulltulas. We're still at 5, right? So there's one here, which is honestly kind of a little bit of a dick. There's like... that. If you angle yourself... There you go. If you angle yourself right, you won't hit it and fall off, but... Okay, and then there's another one over here. That window was not on that building. No. Now, is there one... I know there's one on the side of... There it is. Another one. Come on. How does me rolling pick it up? Me walking right next to it doesn't, but rolling does. How does that make sense? And there's one up here. So that would make 8. I don't think that there's 2 more in here. I could be wrong, but... Okay, so that's 8. I don't know. I want to keep... I'm going to check the rest of the houses, because I want to say that there might be another one on the side of, like, this house up here. Oh, or this house right here. Okay, well that's 9. We only need 1 more. But I don't know if we'll get it here or not. Still gonna check up here. Nope. Not on that house. That I do believe is Impa's house, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, look at that. We do get 10 here. Ayo, 10. Alright, cool. So we will... I was going to say turn these in, but I guess that's not exactly what happens. But we'll go get our reward for 10. And then we'll end the part. And then next part we'll go and do a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, this is the House of Skulltula. If you talk to this guy, we look like this because of the spider's curse. But since you've destroyed 11 apparently, spiders of the curse is starting to weaken. Oh yeah, right, the one in the graveyard. Did the kids who return to normal give you any rewards? You should know that the only way to become very rich is to destroy as many spiders of the curse as possible. There are some tricks to finding them all. First of all, you'll have to hunt at night. Secondly, keep in mind that they love soft soil. Pay close attention to your surroundings. Please, we're counting on you. So yeah, there's a bunch of them here. As you can see, they're all just like creepy Skulltulas. But every time you free one, you get a reward. And now this, I think, is this here is an adult's wallet. So we can carry, I think, 200? Yeah, 200 rupees. Then I'm trying to remember what all the rewards are. There's the 200 rupees. There's a wallet. There's a giant's wallet, which is 500 rupees. There's the Stone of Agony, which sounds horrible, but all it does is reveal secrets to you. Like when you're standing over top of a one of those grottos, it will vibrate your controller and put like a little marker on the screen to tell you that it's that there's a secret there. And then the final reward is every time you go and talk to the guy in the middle there, he'll give you a giant rupee, which is worth 200. Okay. But yeah, we'll end it now. I'll try and get this piece of heart before I record the next part, because I like I said, I'm pretty sure you don't want to see just more fucking Dampe there walking around digging holes. But yeah, so that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Friday for more.